Starter bases are the cornerstone to any good Minecraft world. Take my base, for example, in Doxton, or take Grian's base, for example, in Hermitcraft Season 7. Hello, my name is Ecstatic, and today I'm going to be showing you guys 5 different starter base ideas to start your Minecraft world. Starter bases are important before you get into your mega base, and so I wanted to show off a few of my ideas for a starter base in this video today. First off is my Neo Pyramid. If you are doing something in the desert where you're doing sort of a futuristic build style, this only applies to one very specific niche, but it also does look good if you're just generally doing a futuristic build style near a desert. Of course, you could expand on this, like the desert village over there. You could probably make it look something like that, but it does function as a working starter base. As you can see, it's a modified pyramid, so it's probably one of the easiest starter bases in this list. But if you go inside, there is all of the stuff you would need, and as you can see down here, even more stuff. This is the pyramid pattern, so just even more proof that this is the original base. Here we have all of the essentials, a good storage area, an ender chest, and, yeah, a bunch of ladders. This is a very vertical base. If we go up here, armor storage room, and just general show-off room, using the, new 23W04A, armor trimmings. And over here we have a cool little balcony, with a cool little effect that just adds to the, sort of futuristic style of this build. Now if we go down here, these rooms can be used for anything you want. I didn't fill in the interior for this because I didn't know what to put. These rooms could be used for anything you want, but down here, it could be used for an enchanter. Enchanting tables always need to be put in a good place if you need to make a good base, because they can't just be put somewhere randomly, because that doesn't look good. You want it to be somewhere where it doesn't stick out, but it looks good and is apparent. So I'd say that works. Overall, I'd rate this base a 6 out of 10. It doesn't look good and is fairly easy for a starter base, but it's good for a beginning player if somebody wanted to just start playing Minecraft. It's good for more experienced players also if they don't want to waste their time making a starter base and they just want to get right in their mega base. And the functionality shines here the most because of all of the things that you could do here. Overall, I'd rate this a 7 out of 10. And yeah, that is the Neo Pyramid. Second one that we have today is the Ocean Tower. Now, this may look very complicated, this design up here. I'm just gonna go right off and say it, like, first thing. You don't have to do this, you can do whatever design you want up on the top. It's supposed to be, like, reflective screen. I just put that in as a, like, a placeholder. But the sorry, not the Neo Tower. The Ocean Tower, it has a lot of functionality. I didn't really add anything much in here. It's mostly just a beautiful exterior. But you could do whatever you want within these 7 rooms. And heck, if you even counted the areas in here, these 14 rooms. Now, obviously, since it's a vertical base, you'd need a bubble elevator. And obviously, since the only access point is an elytra, it's for more late game players who wanted to beat the game first, then build a base, then build a mega base. So if you have an elytra and want to establish something in the ocean, this would be a good fit for you. Now obviously this top part isn't essential. You can modify any of these bases to your liking, but so far this build looks very complicated, but it's surprisingly easy. Once you get the first few floors done, you start to get the handle of it. And also these colorings, like this color gradient, even though it's not that visible, you can do whatever you want. It doesn't have to be this. Hell, it could be pink to yellow. It could be blue to green. It could be pink to green. I don't know, but you could do whatever you want. The reason I did this color gradient is because it fits the theme of the ocean. Now that's another thing. This doesn't have to be in the ocean. It could in theory be in every single biome. Like, every single biome across the board with like a certain color scheme. Like for example, for the snowy plains, it could be white all the way down to like light blue or something. But yeah, this base could pretty much go anywhere. I just chose it in the ocean because I didn't have an alternative ocean base. But yeah. Overall, I'd rate this a 7 out of 10. It's big and it's eye-catching, but the thing I worry about is I wasn't able to come up with an interior, so I'm not sure about the functionality of it. It's a very, very beautiful build, but it's not really that functional that I can see. It might be. I'm gonna see what you guys come up with. That's the entire purpose of this video. For this next one, funnily enough, we actually have the Snapshot Tower. Now, as you know, with my latest videos, if you have watched, I'm assuming you've watched the Ecstatic channel. If you haven't, then please subscribe. That'd be really nice. Yeah. The Snapshot Tower. Not, of course, obviously not in its full. I would say 2 or 3 of these floors, and then maybe have like a rounded out roof, like a spherical roof. Something like, an observatory. That would be cool. Especially paired with, like, all of this. The things that I really wanted to point out here are the main entrance of this base. I really, really love it. Also, hi Chroma. We have the garden area. I love this design. Like, never mind the functionality of it, and also, mind you, bamboo is, for some reason, an extremely laggy block for me in particular, so if it's laggy for you, then maybe find something else. But, yeah, and this nether portal design is absolutely amazing. The functionality of this is surprisingly strong. I've used similar to this in an SMP that I joined like a long time ago, and it was very good. It worked very well for the intended purpose, and I really liked it. Overall, I'd give this a 7 out of 10. Or no, actually no. I'd give it an 8 out of 10. Wanna know why? Just the beauty of all of this. Just the beauty. It just is so eye-catching to me, especially the garden areas. And the functionality is great, since obviously within the quote-unquote snapshot tower that we're using for the snapshots, you're not able to see that, but still. I've used it before, and trust me, it is functional. I really like this build overall. Next up, we have a build that actually makes use of the land around it, which I really like. While I was building all of these bases, I actually stumbled across a crater. I wasn't originally going to build here, but it just looked so good that I had to. This is the desert crater. Oh my god, lag spike. This is the desert crater. If you have a look around, it's a crater. It's simple. It's very simple. I would rate it like the simplicity about the same as the Neo Pyramid, because it's literally just improving on what was already there. Yeah. As you can see, there is a little garden with a bed right here, with a little cute pathway. I really like it. I especially like the addition of froglight fairies, and just in this general world alone, with the proximity of a mangrove swamp, it would be very easy to get that. For some reason this place is extremely laggy, I apologize. In here, we also have something that doubles up as a shop. Now this part can be, like, literally anything you want. I don't care. But, I made it specifically a shop if you were in an SMP. Now, it would make sense so that people could tour your base and you'd have a shop and you'd easily be able to restock it because you'd be very close. Now, this shop design in particular, I call it everything purple. I know, very unoriginal, but still, it is literally everything purple, including froglights. Over here, in the true pièce de résistance of this build, we have the enchanting room with just a bunch of chests, a bunch of bookshelves, and a nether portal. I took inspiration from the rift from Season 9 to make this, which is also, I also took inspiration from another portal that has been appearing in weird areas in my build series. But, yeah, this enchanting table looks really, really good paired with all of this stuff. It isn't intrusive. It isn't intrusive, but it works. It really, really, really works. Also, we have the XSTV. Now, this part, it was just a flat surface. You could engrave anything you want in here. You could engrave your face, your initials, your anything, and it would look good. I just had that as an example. We have little farms here and there. Not intrusive, it actually looks good. Overall, I'd also rate this base an 8 out of 10, because it is quaint, it is small, and it looks very, very, very good for the position it's trying to fill. I especially like the amethyst geode. I feel like I nailed that gradient. So yeah, on to the last build of this video, which I did save the best for last. The funny thing is, this build is actually not that far from the crater, which is what I was saying while I was building this. So anyway, we have the Mangrove Ruins. I really like this one. We'll start out with the farm, kind of boring. It's on the lakeside, but it's good. If we walk around over in here, you can see there's a pathway leading up to the main area, which has a bunch of chests and a bed. Nothing too much. It has a little entrance area with all the smokers and stuff. Chests, a farm, another portal area. Why am I getting? Oh yeah, right. And then my favorite area, the enchanter. Now, obviously, this is supposed to look ruined. This is still a build. It's just hi. I just saw that frog bounce. I just want to point that out. Frogs are so cool. Yeah, it makes use of the new 1.19 mud bricks and mangrove everything, which I adore this build. Just the way it meshes in together so well, and it meshes with its surroundings. Just the, like the mangrove roots in this opening here, and the chests, like everything works. The functionality meshes with the environment, and it is so cool. Overall, I have to rate this base a 10 out of 10. It's functional as a starter base. It's not too big, so it's easy. It's made of all of the blocks that you can find around here. And, it just is so beautiful. I love it. I genuinely love it. It is, like, the best build I have ever seen in Fur Mangrove Swamp. Now, obviously, it looks similar to, a mod, actually. I'm pretty sure, I forget what it's called. It's called Better Archaeology or something. So somebody modded in, like, archaeology into Minecraft, and, it's really cool mod. You should check it out. But, yeah, I took inspiration from that. But the end product of this is amazing. I love it. So, yeah, let me know what you think down in the description below. I personally like all of these bases. They have their own style and purpose. But, particularly this one and the Mangrove Ruins I really like, which I might use the Mangrove Ruins in the Snapshot videos because, as you can see, I'm in my Snapshot world. If you watched this far, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully I will put out more build tutorials like this, and if you guys want to see that, leave a comment in the comment section, and why not like and subscribe? These bases actually took a really long time to make, and I really, really like the end result. Also, I don't ask my viewers to subscribe that often, so it'd be really cool if you did. Anyway, my name is Ecstatic, and with these 5 base ideas, and any modifications you want to make with them, I think you or whoever watches this video are ready to make a starter base. So, thank you for watching. My name is Ecstatic, and I will see you later. Goodbye.